What does the Bible say about pride?
All right. So again, there's this healthy form of pride, and then there's the pride which is sin. Okay. So in 2 Corinthians 7:4, Paul says, I'm very frank with you. I have great pride in you. I'm filled with encouragement. So he's talking to the church at Corinth, and he's saying, like, I have great pride in you. So this is taking pride in others. And a lot of us will do this with our spouses or with our kids, that we have a sense of pride in them. So for example, for me, I've got a sense of pride that I'm married to this incredible woman. She's beautiful inside and out. And I take pride in the fact that she loves the Lord, that she cares for our family, that she loves people. And I take pride in the fact that she's a published author.
Does she listen to this podcast?
She does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm just earning points right now. All right. So anyway, no shame. All right. So, and I take pride in how well she homeschools our kids. All of that is healthy pride. All right. And then as a pastor, and yes, there are people from our church that listen to this podcast too, but as a pastor, I'm incredibly proud of our church family. I'm proud of the way they love each other. They serve one another. I'm proud of the service things we're going to be doing for our community going into December and the Christmas holidays. So it's a healthy pride. Okay. Mm-hmm. And Paul brings up one more form of pride that's healthy. In 2 Corinthians 10:17, he says, let the one who boasts, boast in the Lord. So boasting in the Lord and his power, his strength, his glory, his majesty, that's healthy. Boasting in who the Lord is and what he's done, that's healthy. All right. So those are the healthy forms of quote unquote pride. Okay. And then
now the bad kind.
Yeah. Then there's the sinful, all right, part of pride. So Proverbs 21:4 says, haughty eyes and a proud heart, the lamp of the wicked, are sin. So the author of Proverbs here specifically says that a proud heart or haughty eyes are sin. Proverbs 16:18-19, pride comes before destruction, and an arrogant spirit before a fall. Better to be lowly of spirit with the humble than to divide plunder with the proud. And so he's saying, listen, if there's pride there, it comes before destruction. So it's going to lead into destruction.
That's the saying everyone says.
Yep. Pride comes before the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And we find it in other places too. But in Matthew 23:12, whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and whoever humbles himself will be exalted. So if we exalt our own selves, we're going to be humbled. 2 Timothy 3:1-2, but know this, hard times will come in the last days, for people will be lovers of self, lovers of money, boastful, proud, demeaning, disobedient to parents, ungrateful, unholy, unloving. And then James 4.
And that's right now, right?
Yeah.
It's always right now?
Yeah, we're in the last days.
Yeah, we're always in the last days.
We're in the last days.
Because people always do that stuff.
Yeah, we've been in the last days for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, actually, biblically speaking, we've been in the last days, in the end times, ever since Christ, since his death, resurrection, and his ascension. We've been in those last days. So, that's a whole nother discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. James.
It seems like that would mean more if I knew how long the earth had existed.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But we're not going to get into young earth, old earth discussion today. But we could, because we're that amazing.
Right.
Right.
We'd be so good at,
We'd probably be the best.
We probably need to stop doing this joke.
Yeah. James 4:6-7. But he gives greater grace. Therefore he says, God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Therefore submit to God. Resist the devil, he will flee from you. So God actually resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. And so the Bible is pretty clear about this other element of pride, and that it is sinful. By sinful, we're just meaning missing the mark. It's not of the Lord. It's missing the Lord's will. And it actually can lead to destruction of ourselves, and it can lead to other issues as well.